Friends, it's Chrissy. Good morning. Welcome to or back to my channel. It's not morning. I mean, it may be when you're watching this. It is not when I'm recording it. But this feels like Christmas morning because in this box, I don't know if I could be much more excited for anything that could come in the mail. I gotta stay hydrated. Let's focus. So, at the beginning of this year, I kind of acknowledged to myself, to the universe, to whatever, that there were three decks that I missed out on, either because they were limited runs, they were only in print before I really started reading tarot. Three decks that I was like bummed that I missed. One of those I was able to purchase at an unbelievably reasonable price from Dawn Michelle of Boho Tarot earlier this year when I got the Majestic Earth. Still on my list is the Idiosyncratic deck by Jessica Bott that I will probably... It's the right time is still waiting. It came up for sale on Facebook Marketplace a few weeks ago, not Marketplace, but in one of the groups for $700. And I'm like, I don't know what my top limit is, but it's way lower than that. But the third of those three decks is in this box. There was a part of me that feels a little bit, I love this, but still a little bit like guilty that I am opening this on the Cinder's birthday. Happy birthday, Thea. Months ago, she mentioned it in a video and was like, I should use this deck more. And I was like, if you don't use it, think of me. And she decided she wasn't using it. And she thought of me. So... oh my goodness, and there's goodies in here. Oh, friends. I have a note and I have, oh my gosh, trimmed cards from what I believe is the Oracle of Mystical Moments. There's lavender in here. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And we've got little charms. Oh my goodness, we have a bird. We have a key. I think I hear something else. Oh, there's a heart in here. Come back. And a little heart. Oh. And a kitty cat. It could be a fox. No, it is definitely a kitty cat. Oh, Thea. I am blown away. Absolutely. All right, so what do we have here, friends? We have the Augenblick. And we have the Tarot and the Oracle. Again, I don't have words. Part of why I was so drawn. You know what? Let's make this pretty. My being drawn to this deck has a lot to do with how I feel we're gonna bring this one over here. My understanding, my experience of tarot from I'm gonna leave this lavender around. I am so disjointed, friends, because I love this so much. Recognizing my relationship with the tarot being based in immersing myself in the energy of the card and really admiring structure. And here we are. So we have the guidebook with a description of the card, a description of the scene that's depicted, and then prompts, questions, things to consider. This cardstock is lovely. I just want to start there. I can already tell that is a joy to shuffle. The Knight of Swords. I won't do an entire walkthrough. The Hermits. The Library of Congress. The reason, here it is. This was my entire basis of wanting this deck. It's the Hierophant. Inside of a massive cathedral. I look forward so much to pairing this deck, you know, and doing like I feel like this is the sibling to the Majestic Earth in the way that the Majestic Earth is primarily exterior scenes, right? The outside, the physical world per se, the environment, where this deck to me speaks of the internal landscape. Now I recognize that not all of the cards, some of these I've already shown, not all of them are internal experiences or internal landscapes, but I mean from what we've seen here already, the majority of them are. And where the where the Majestic Earth is focused on, again, Earth, planet, nature, this is more structure and architecture. And to me, I see this as being like the internal experience to match, oh my gosh, Temperance, to match the external experience of Majestic Earth. Look at this Chariot. I have been drooling over this deck for so long. And having it here, it kind of blows me away. I'm excited, honestly, to stop talking and to go downstairs and to put it in order and to I'm just, oh my gosh, look at the Hangman. I can't wait. I am, Thea, I'm speechless. Look at the Six of Cups. And the Wheel. Okay, so this is the other. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't come across this card so I wouldn't have to tell this story. This is another reason. This is another card that absolutely just sucks me into the deck. Another reason why I wanted to have it. I have done several past life regression group sessions with Lauren Frontiera, and if you have the opportunity to do so, there was just one earlier this week. I highly, highly recommend it. But in the first regression that I did with her, I had this experience of interacting with a memory of a woman who worked in a sewing factory and her experience there. And like, I don't know like mechanically what kind of factory this is, but this sucked me right into the visual of that past life regression. And there's a lot of work for me to do with this particular Eight of Wands. Very excited. And then she also sent me the Augenblick. I did purchase these from Thea. I want to be clear. I just want to be transparent with that. I did purchase these from Thea, and she was incredibly generous with what she with the exchange that she allowed these to be released from her collection. We have the guidebook, which has a black and white and a little write-up. This package smells so good, Thea. Like, it's not just the lavender that's in there. Like, is there something citrusy in here too? Oh my gosh, it just smells so good. I'm just blown away. One, at the community here on YouTube, and two, that I'm holding these, and three, that's something that's been in the hands of Thea, who I adore so much, now lives in my house. So just a few of the oracle cards. I love Tight Spot, which I go straight to, oh brother, where art thou? Damn, we're in Tight Spot. Light of Beauty, Prison Tower, Miscalculation. Oh my gosh, look at the guide and the Visitor and the Way Out. Oh, I am very excited to do work with these decks together. Maybe even, the backs are different, right? Oh, okay. So the way I will keep these, because they're not. So the way I will have to sort these when I pull them out is, by the way that the bottom is shaped. However, I think this could be a lot of fun to sort. Oh my gosh. To sort by, have a pile for almost like doing an interview of some sort, and having the people, the place, and the detail, like the person, the place, and then information, and combining these and making those three piles, and then being able to tell the story between them. And I had mentioned that Lauren did a past life regression earlier this week, and I wasn't able to make it. And when I saw that these decks had been released from customs, sometimes they sit in customs in Chicago for a while. So seeing that it had been released, I'm very excited to do the record. I put off doing the recording of the past life regression until this deck was here. So I'm very excited now how these decks can play with a past life regression. So I may very well do that this afternoon. So this was an unboxing, not full walkthrough, because I want to be able to give reflection as I go when I do walk through it. Thea, this is just incredibly kind, and I am incredibly thankful and grateful. Yeah, thank you for bringing my white whale to me. And I know this is also really small, but I really always preferred the the tarot shaped deck to the square deck as well. So the fact that I didn't care which version I received, and it was the tarot deck that fell into the tarot shaped deck that fell into my lap, just feels all the more special. So yeah, it's only 15 minutes, but I want to go downstairs and get to know these friends. So that's what I'm going to do. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope that your white whale, your unicorn, finds its way to you. And I'll see you very soon.